Hello and welcome to another video tutorial of Marquee Addons. In this video we are going to show Image Accordion Pro. So to add this functionality we need two plugins, Marquee Addons and Marquee Addons Pro. I will add both plugin links in the video description. Let's get started. Search here for Image Accordion. So this is Image Accordion Pro. Drop that in Elementor canvas. So you can see that. For an example, we can see that here there is too many cards, 7 items, and if we want to, so what we can add inside this card items. So if we click on item 4, so you can see that here we can add image content button. So for this image we can add image from media library. I will add this image, and we can also add from content part, we can add also title car. So if we click on that we can see that it's appeared, and there is description. We can also change this description, and from button we can change button text, make it read more. It's read more now. And from icon library we can select also icons like car. Okay, so it's car now. So this is what we can add in card items. We can add also button URL, custom SVG icon for this button, and also we can add content alignment. Right now it's bottom, we can place it middle, top, like this, and we can also add text alignment. It's right now it's left, make it center, make it right. This is how actually it works. And for headings we can add a text. By default heading tag H3 selected. We can add H1, H2, H5, H6, anything we want. And for gaps, by default there is gaps. So if I unlink this, so we can see all gaps are gone. If we want to row gaps, make it 20. So you can see that top and bottom some gaps added. And for columns between each cards we can add 50 or 50. So we can see that it's 50 gaps added, or 20, we can make it 20 also. So this is how we can add gaps for column and row. So let's jump into style tab. We can increase card width like this, and we can also add card height, increase card height or decrease card height. And there is an make it some so there is a problem with gaps, so we will make it default. So kindly we can increase also open card width. So this is open card. If we increase this, its width, it's increasing. This is how we can actually increase our open card width. And we can also add CSS filters. So when we add CSS for this card section, it will add some CSS effect to these cards. And we can also add overlay colors, we can add borders for cards. For an example, we can make it solid, put some color on it like this. And we can also add box shadow And for content part, we can add some paddings. By default there is padding, so if we make it 0, so you can see all paddings are gone. So let's make it default, and we can increase title typography. We can decrease its font size, font weight, font style, everything from here, from typography section. For an example, if I want to increase its size, we can add that from here. We can add color into it, make it blue, and also we can add some extra spacing in the bottom like this. And for description, we can add typography, color, spacing, as we have seen that in title settings. This is how we can add spacing for description. And for button, we can add its typography, we can add its color, like let's make it red, and on hover we can make it white, so we can see that it's working. And background color, we can also set background color for normal and hover. For an example, on hover, background color will be red, okay, blue, or something like that, white or something like, okay, make it blue. So you can see that on hover we can add also button background color. So we can add normal box, we can add also box shadow, padding for buttons. We can also add border type solid like this. We can also set border width, for an example 1, so it's 1. We can add border color, let's make it red, it's red. So we can set okay, if I don't want border radius here, just unlink that, no border radius. If we want here, if we want to set icon position to right, we can also do that. You can set icon color, icon size, icon gaps. For example, if I make some gaps here, so this is how actually button section works. Thanks for watching.